Hello, I'm so excited to talk to you today about our Moodstruck Brow Obsession Palette. Ta-da! But before I get started, I did a rose gold eye today, and with our pigments. I used 4 pigments. I used Adorable, Gorgeous, Infatuated, and Heartbroken. And my lips, I actually put on some Victorious Splurge Cream first, exfoliated, put some Glorious Splurge Cream on in Victorious, and then I lined my lips with Spellbound, which is that dark purple color that's so awesome, and then I filled in my lips with Sentimental, and then I put some more Victorious on top and cleaned it up with the lip brush, and I loved it. It's like an ombre look, sort of, but I loved it. And my crooked lip, I had just touched this up before I got on here and realized I missed a little cleanup. Okay, let's talk brows, okay? First, remember, we have 3 options for the Brow Obsession palette. There's light for the blondes, there's medium for the brunettes, and there's dark for anyone darker than brunette. Now, I'm not a natural blonde. I know that's going to shock you, but I chose the medium because my brows are reflective of my natural hair color, and in fact my brows have gotten darker over time, as has my hair. So I'm going to be using the medium palette, and I'm going to be using our Brow Artist brush. There is a flat end and there is an angled end, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is, and understand, I'm going to try not to blind you with the mirror, these are numbered. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So it's going to be uber easy to know which one to use and which one to use first. So with the angled side, you're gonna tap it. You don't have to dig into it. You're just gonna tap it. And what you're gonna do is fill in your brow first. Well, let me show you this. You also want to go ahead and use, I mean, honestly, before I use this, I had this to use, I used a toothbrush. No kidding. But you want to go ahead and brush your brows and get those where they need to be. So we've tapped a little bit of the lighter powder, and we're going to fill that in. Now bear with me, because I'm going to have to refer to my mirror. And I have really thick brows naturally, and what that means is I would have a unibrow if I didn't get them waxed. So thank goodness for waxing. But for those of you who may have sparse lashes or brows, this is an awesome product. You want it is the framework for your face. The other thing to keep in mind, now I've filled in, you can see a difference just in the fill-in. The other thing to keep in mind is that brows are sisters, they're not twins. They're not supposed to look identical. If they would look unnatural if they looked exactly the same. You can tell the difference. I just got them both waxed on the same day, but there's still some difference with regard to the brows. So I've filled it in, and now I'm going to fill in the other side and just follow the natural curvature. Now if you want to go farther out, you certainly can. A good test is to put it to the corner of your mouth, and that's about where your brows should end. And this brush makes all the difference in the world. I tried using it with just the cream shadow brush because it's a firm bristle brush, it doesn't work as well, okay? So I always have a little bit of sparseness right at the start of my brow. So I want to pay special close attention to that. Okay, now I'm going to clean my brush off a little bit and go to step 2, which is the darker. This is the line, okay? And I'm going to try and make it where you can see it, but I got to use my mirror because we want it to look clean. And remember, your brows are not perfectly symmetrical. Another thing to keep in mind, if you're trying to create an arch, the higher your brow is, the older it will make you look. So if you're looking to simply fill in, that's great. If you want a little arch, you know, my husband can raise his eyebrow one and look really adorable, unfortunately. And he knows it, but I can't do that. But if I wanted to create an arch, which I don't, honestly, I just want to fill in what I have, then you want to be careful about how much you arch it. Okay. Perfectly imperfect. They look natural. There's no, what am I doing, or what did she do? I don't like the Sharpie look. You've seen people who do brows and they look like they've taken a Sharpie and drawn them on. We don't want that. This is just to enhance your natural beauty and also at the same time kind of give you some extra help with regard to whether or not you have sparse lashes. And I know some people who used to tweeze or wax down to just a very thin line, and now they basically have no brows, like they didn't come back. And so this would be a great option for someone. I do like it to be a little bit darker at the front and let it get lighter. Okay. And also for the arch, if you're going to create one, it would be about here, right about where your eye color is. Does that make sense? I had hair in my eye. Now with the flat end of the brush, you're going to use the setting wax. And people were like, setting wax? And I'm like, setting wax. This is going to keep it in place and on fleek. So you don't have brow mishaps or brow dust over here, okay? And it's sort of like setting spray. I should have done just one eye so I could show you the difference, but we'll get it. Okay, now with my cream shadow brush, this is my preference. 3 and 4 are highlighters, and you can use them. Well, I'll show you what we're gonna do. First, we're gonna use 3, which is the pink, and it's a cream, and I have this rose gold look going on. So I'm gonna go under, just above there. Okay, and spread it out. Really pretty effect, you know. It's a highlight. And then I'm going to use number 4, 4, which is a shimmer, and they are shimmery. Never put shimmer where you have problems. It's a rule. You don't want to highlight in shimmer highlights. So then I'm going to go in under my brow line. And then also just above your brow tail, so to speak, same thing. And I have our luminizer on, see the glowy, but I'm still gonna go in right here and put just a little bit of the highlighter right here. Ooh, see the difference? Okay, I don't even have eyeliner on today, ladies. It's just a very simple look and no Sharpie looking lashes. You guys have a great day. Let me know if you have questions. Don't forget the importance of the Brow Obsession palette and the brow artist brush. We're brow artists now, girls. You guys have a great day. Peace out.